KCRA3, this is breaking news.
And that breaking news we are following this afternoon is out of Roseville, where there is a large police activity, and we have heard reports of a shooting. This is all happening on Pleasant Grove and Wood Creek Oaks Boulevard. Again, we know there's a large police presence at the scene. We can confirm that a CHP officer was involved in some sort of way. We're still working to confirm in what capacity the CHP officer was involved. We do have multiple crews out there at the scene and heading there on the way. We also have Live Copter 3 in the air, but first we do want to start with Michelle Bandor, who just arrived there on the scene. Michelle, what can you tell us?
Well, good afternoon, Brittany. Yes, we are on Pleasant Grove Boulevard here in Roseville, and I'm going to get out of the way so you can see that large police presence that you referred to. We definitely see dozens of law enforcement vehicles here. This boulevard is closed down, and you can see coming right at us right now looks like some type of SWAT armored vehicle. We've seen a few SWAT officers who, have taken off their guns. We're not sure if they're standing down. Maybe they're, taking a break. But as you can see, we have these vehicles passing us now. They are from Sacramento County Sheriff. So these are vehicles brought in by the Sacramento County Sheriff to assist in the situation here in Roseville. I have seen other vehicles from Sacramento County Sheriff. Here's another one of those vehicles passing us by right now on Pleasant Grove Boulevard. I've also seen officers here from Folsom Police Department, Roseville Police Department, and again, Sacramento County Sheriff. What we're learning right now is that Mahaney Park is in lockdown and that there are several buildings inside the park. The library is there, there's a fitness center, and all of the people are inside. I'm told that they are safe. There are actually family members out here on Pleasant Grove Boulevard waiting to hear when they can get their family members. Of course, they're a little concerned with the reports of a shooting and possibility of a suspect, where we don't have any information confirmed if there is a suspect in custody or if there is a suspect still on the loose. But as you can see, there is definitely some activity happening out here in Roseville. I did speak to the public information officer for the city of Roseville, who informed us of the lockdown, and he is actually working to get us more information to give us the exact details here. As you can imagine, I'm sure residents are wondering what's happening, residents in the area, if they're safe, if anyone's been hurt, what started the situation. So we do have a lot of questions that we're trying to get answered here as we are seeing this large police presence here in Roseville this afternoon. And just trying to figure out if anyone's been hurt, and again, suspect information and all of those details that I know our audience is wanting to know as well. It's just a unusual situation in the middle of the afternoon, trying to get to the details as to what started this entire situation here in Roseville. But again, Mahaney Park and the buildings inside that city park are in lockdown, including the library and the fitness center. We're waiting to get more information confirmed. There's a strip mall here as well, where we've seen a lot of Roseville Fire Department engines and other equipment set up as a staging area in case they are needed. And as we pulled here, we did see an ambulance drive by with lights and sirens. Now, I can't confirm if that is related to this incident here or not, but that happened right as we arrived on scene. So again, Brittany, as you can see, where the camera is now facing towards Wood Oaks Boulevard, where it's closed down. I'm not able to confirm how many blocks of Pleasant Grove Boulevard is closed, but as I can see, there are two stoplights that I see dozens and dozens of red lights and blue lights flashing from the law enforcement vehicles. And again, you can see there we have folks here standing on the sidewalk on their phones, concerned, trying to figure out what is happening here in Roseville, just like we are. It sounds like all the people who are in lockdown are safe, and we're just going to work to get more information here as we see this police activity, the reports of a shooting, and trying to get to more information. So, of course, we're going to stay out here, Brittany, and continue to talk to people and continue to work the story so that we can bring you the factual information as to what's happening here.